Well, every street in every city has a history behind its name. Abakaliki Street, for instance, existed for some reasons inasmuch as it has been renamed Club Road by Anambra State Government. In this report, Ngozi Obileri of Insider News traced the origin of the name Abakaliki Street. Let us join her for details.
Is part of development processes of cities. Streets are sometimes named after states, people, or communities. In Anambra, for instance, there are a lot of streets in Awka, the state capital, including Zix Avenue, after Eze Avenue, Club Road, formerly Abakaliki Street, among others. All street names are approved by local government councils they are located in, and the name of the streets are written and mounted at the beginning and or at the end of the street. Focusing on Club Road, formerly Abakaliki Street, Insider News learned that Abakaliki Street was named after an Abakaliki man who was the first person to live in the area. So the street was named after Mr. Peter Uzodimma, an Izi man in Ebonyi State. According to him, he came to Anambra in 1974, did menial jobs, secured the land in 1991, and moved into the place in 1993, when it was still covered by bushes. He said he decided to name the street Abakaliki Street since every man from Ebonyi State was often addressed as Abakaliki man.
1974, Awka. Nluolu zukwa nwa ubele obodo ahịa. Njem bọọlụ mụcha ọlụ ahụ mee free na 1982 mbido ndị ahọzụrụ na-alụkwuru ndị mmadụ job na-agba mbọ aka m lụkata job jee nwee shop na ọgbara mgbe nke Awka si na ọgbara mgba mbata na atọ eze even Achala Road. So Achala Road ahụ ka nọzi wee nwetezi ebe a na 1991 nkwabata iwe abụrụ ebe bụrụ ọbịa onwere onye bieni so ọbịa jurie ukwu osisi ma ubulu onwe ibe a na-akpọ ubulu ma agba ọnya jurie aweshi mgbe egwu anara atụ m weshi agwụ anara atụ ọbụrụ mmadụ bụ egwu bụrụ na ya na-emezi ya na-eme ya na-eshi ezu azụ na wee n'afọ be m ọkwata obodo a na-awa ọbịa mụ na ndị be m o mana aka Chineke do ebe m nọ.
Over 30 years after, the street has changed from a bush to a developed urban town with modern structures, first-class nightclubs and entertainment centers, and high volume of socio-economic activities that are impacting positively on the status of the capital city. Anambra State Government renamed the street Club Road, largely because of many nightclubs and entertainment centers on the street. Meanwhile, Anambra State Government has renamed the Queen's Suit Road to Parktenia Hotel by Enugu-Onitsha Expressway, Abakaliki Road. Some residents of the area who spoke to Insider News were of the opinion that Club Road is a perfect name for the area because of what it stands for, while some others still have emotional attachment to the former name of Abakaliki Street.
Based on what I've heard of information recently about how the man was able to make this place Abakaliki Street, I think it might be better to just leave it because of him being the first person, and then I think he was approved by the government to make it Abakaliki Street. I think it should be better because people also have the notion that it's still Club Road. Because of the concept, there's a lot of clubs here, so people still know that it's still. So when you say Club Road, they'll still know. When you call it Abakaliki Street, but you still know. But based on how the man got it to be called Abakaliki Street, let's just leave it as Abakaliki Street.
Put reasons and emotions in proper balance before taking decision. Abakaliki Street makes sense. They are a set of people in Igbo land. Their own hometown is Abakaliki, which is the capital of Ebonyi State. They are human beings. And the first person that lived here established human presence. Then, along the line, other people started coming in. Why should it be called Club Street at the expense of morality? What inferiority complex are you instilling in the senses of Anambrarians against Abakaliki people? You are making us to have a dichotomy of relationship between Ebonyi State and Anambra State, which is not good. So let's retain it with Abakaliki Street because there are people. We live there and they live with us. The Abakaliki man that lived here established this place, so he should be glorified. Why calling it a Club Street? where they mess up morality of lives. I don't support it.
To me, I prefer Akpoya Club Street because in Anya, almost all the places, hotels, even the Madinabia, although Iba Club are good, but I usually go that thing where Malia. And now, Akpoya Bakaleke Street, Omelu, the place is so inferior. The Madina feel people will be there. Now, how the whole responsible. But Akpoya Club Street, Onyam na Bena Mano Ibia, be such, it may be immoral life. Omano ihona abia so I prefer Akpoya Club Street so that onye na abia omano ihona abia be iba club but then ma chokwa di man na ikulu be onye weputa ma chokwa ka enwe government melia because all the easy mmadụ ị na-eme street and no maintain no the name so ma chokwa ka enwe something maybe a monument or something aye enye di man aye ejima na onye di etu a bihe bidolu the club street.
Before now, people doesn't know the meaning or why it was named Abakaliki Street. And the government idea to rename it to Club Street, I think they looked at the environment and the development before changing it to Club Street. And to me, when you hear the name Club Street, it shows that it's a place to have fun. Just come and have your fun. But Abakaliki Street, we don't know why it's named Abakaliki Street before. But to me, I would prefer that Club Street.
Iye mwa na-ekwu maka Abakaliki Street. Iye mwa na-ekwu bụ na ọ ka mma na akpọrọ ya Club Street. Iye mere nji si na ọ ka mma na ndị mmadụ were ego emere club. As in these people, as many peoples, were go this place, mere club place. O come na akpọrọ club place. Na onye na-abịa, o ma no club ka ọ na-abịa na ọbụla fa Abakaliki. Maka onwe na akpọ ya Abakaliki onwe ko sa stand. So ọ ka mma mana dama no furu maka Abakaliki si ọ ya kawa maka enwe ihe mere. Onye nwa bụ dementia.
However, everybody concurred that Governor Chukwuma Soludo's administration has totally transformed the area and raised standard of living of the people. In Awka, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS Insider News.